Alright, hello everyone. I'm going to be starting out here with the T28 Pilot 1. Hopefully everything's working here. Alrighty then. But tonight I'm going to be playing a little bit of solo time here. If you have any requests, feel free to mention them. Like usual, I'm just going to be mixing in a couple premium tanks, some tanks I'm doubling, stuff like that. But otherwise, I'll gladly take any tank requests. Hopefully my microphone and everything is not broken because Windows 10 decided to update when I started my computer up today. It scared me a little bit. Hello John, hello Simon and Graham, nice to see you guys. Alrighty. Not exactly my favorite map for a medium with not a lot of armor, but we'll see if we can make it work. I find myself trying to avoid this far northern side of this ridge. It's just so many TDs kind of hang out there now that oftentimes you find yourself kind of struggling to get any kind of damage off. It's like just trying to get a quick little hit in here, but that didn't exactly work out. I'll take a chance. I'll throw one more shot this way. Maybe I'll do... Okay. Maybe I'll do a little bit more. I'm just a little bit concerned about the Scorpion G if he's up here. Alright. But so far, they're not really paying too much attention to me, but that's going to be a problem. I really don't feel like dealing with being on like light tank duty, but our whole team's like in the south. I don't know how both of those guys got taken out so quick, but yeah. I can't exactly leave this completely wide open. Well, I could, but I don't think our SPG would exactly appreciate that. I'm gonna have to run away though. There is this guy over here who's peeking out again, but I feel like this happened to me last stream. I was one of like the only tanks towards the center here. But yeah. At least we got some people in the middle. Hello, Cody, nice to see you. I'll try to get a hit on the tank with a little bit more of a dangerous gun. Crap. I'm just... Ah, shit. He of course... I can't see him. Ah, shit. That was a really bad shot there. Oh, God. That was pretty pitiful. I'm just trying to fall back a little bit. It's just... If I fall back too much, this defender, Leo, this whole flank's gonna basically flop. Taking a little bit of a chance here. There's that M4. It's just I'm trying to help out this Leo the best that I can. He's not making it easy on me. Ah, shit, and I got ammo racked again. Awesome. Hopefully this already is doing something, because I've taken a couple shots for him where I didn't need to. Hello Dana, nice to see you too. Okay, you're getting one. There we go. Nice M40. Let's say you're getting one more shot from me to try to help you out. I'd be very confident taking on this M4 if I did not have a damaged ammo rack. So here goes. There we go. That worked out perfectly. went according to plan there. They killed him. Had I stayed up, you know, further north and tried to hold my ground, I definitely would have died there. It's better for me just to kind of run, hide, let the defender do a little bit of the heavy lifting. Because the T-25 pilot, it does not have very good armor. If I was saying an M26 person, I would have been a little bit more confident in staying out there, taking a few shots, but not in this tank. Okay, this Leo's... I really hope he didn't run into the field because I don't feel like chasing him, but there he is. Ah, shit, I hit him. I must have hit him like in the gun. Oh, God. The AP pen, it's workable, but you definitely have times where you want a little bit more penetration. Let's just try to... Here we go. Let's brush up against him a little bit. But pretty decent match though, almost 2k damage. Especially with a damage ammo rack towards the end there. Hello Uber 2. Sorry, I kind of missed you there. I thought that smiley face was the one I put in chat. Okay. Yay. You know, trying to, I guess, complete this T-25 mission today. What is it? Is it 10 or 20 battles? It's only 10. 10 in the top 3 experience. It's definitely, I would say it's a little bit easier than having to focus on kills and stuff, but still a little difficult. Why don't I hop into another premium tank just until I get a request here. I'm doing some doubles just since I'm a little bit low on credits. Alright, we got basically four Object 252Us against 3 of them. Oh God. I really hope this platoon of them is good, because this could go either way. I really hope they head south, because me personally, I'd rather fight in the north. Here's this one SPG. There's a couple TDs that could pose some problems, but alright. Yeah, I would assume that they're heading down there. Okay. Yeah, that should be enough up here. Unless all their defenders come up this way, but I highly doubt it. Thank you very much, Uber, for the tip. I was telling Graham right before the stream here, I'm kind of messing around with it's called a chat bot. You see him a lot over literal. Oh God, you're on my blacklist, Leopard. Who cares about matchmaking? You don't just drown yourself in the water. Like, you see him a lot on Twitch because YouTube gaming doesn't really have a lot of them. But I'm gonna try to set one up. Just it can help me, you know, do some giveaways every now and then, and also take care of the worst offending trolls automatically without anybody having to worry about them. So hopefully I can get one set up and it works out pretty good. So yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about this Panther because I'd like to not take a ton of damage from... Here he is. I was about to say, where is he? Oh Lord. I somehow bounced off. I don't know where I hit him, but oh Lord. Oh God, this is not going as planned. This tank's supposed to be overpowered, impenetrable, what have you. Ah, Lord. Yep, I'm dead. And look, all those guys are just sitting right back there. Awesome. Thank you so much, team. Granted, I shouldn't have pushed out that hard, but... Are you kidding me? You didn't even push out a bit and you're good. Yeah, that just pisses me off. Anyway. Didn't help that. Oh, that arty, I was not expecting to get hit. I was expecting to make it across there. That's what I get for being a little overconfident, but oh well. Let's hop into one more premium here. I just want to get a little bit of a credit buffer just in case. I play quite a bit of tanks where I don't make too much of a profit. I shouldn't have pushed out there as early as I did. I could have just sat there and, shot at their tanks, but I would have thought, hey, maybe somebody would have pushed out with me, but no. But that is why that tank is not completely overpowered like some people think it is. It's definitely one of the easier premiums to play, but it's, not exactly just, oh, you're going to win every single time. Hello, Rich. Nice to see you. Hopefully you're having a good one. Hoping Levi stays passed out here. He's been, I was at work for most of the day, and he was, distraught, waiting for me to come home. He's finally, calmed down as of, the last half hour. Hello, Grinder. Nice to see you. Alright, we got quite a bit of people heading to the north here. Alright, so honestly, I don't know what we're going to be doing down here, but it's not going to be winning on this flank. I know that's very optimistic of me, but it's kind of the truth, because literally, I'm just gonna get that out of my way. We have probably 2 times the amount of people in the north than they do. T57, why are you getting me out here, dude? Oh, I guess saw our T57 getting popped by the E100, and I was just gonna cry. Okay. What we literally have I would say a significant advantage in the north, but I could be wrong. I don't think I am, though, because we have a lot of tanks up there compared to them. Dude, what are you? I just can't believe I shot the ground there, but what is he doing? He's not even a bad player. Literally, I don't know why he was zooming around like that. To each their own, I guess. Alright, T32. I have not turned left or right at all. And, you need to just simmer down a little bit. He keeps bumping me. Alright, I might switch over to, where this T54 is, just because, if we lose him, we're going to be a little bit... Yep, we just lost him. How the... Oh, I read it as the frickin' Skoda T50 on their team somehow took out that T54, and I was like, no, that's not possible. But this is starting to bore me a little bit. His T57 should be fine on that corner. It's we can't push into them. They've got, what, almost 1,500 alpha damage there in one volley. There's no way for us to push, no way for them to push, really. So let's make my own push here, in a sense. Be nice if this gun would actually hit something here. Probably should have shut the light tank, but yep. Boss Camper. Nice username, dude, for a TD. I don't know how our north lost. We're not even lost just yet, but in the process of losing, it's just yep, that's got a lot better armor than what I remember. And yep, here comes the T10. That Emil kind of ditched me here. Oh god. There we go. Anybody? That bulldog's like, shit, abort. At least it's starting to come back into our favor here. Oh, that bulldog. That was funny. He was a little bit late there. Alright, this AMX is kind of pulling off here. E100 looks like he's going to be easily taken care of down there too. Hello, Craze Missile. I can play the T-34, yes. Hello, Rich B. Ah, nice. You got the E50M. Hopefully you enjoy it. It was actually very hard for me. I made 2 weak spot guide videos yesterday for the E50 and E50M. I was getting so confused because the armor's pretty similar between the two. Just getting my images kind of in line before I made them. I haven't finished mine yet, Rich, but I think outside of that match that nobody is ever going to bring up again, as far as experience, yep, I am 3 for 4 so far in the missions, I believe. If you're having trouble getting them done and you have like a low tier premium, whatever it goes down to, I think it goes down to tier 4, you can do them. Something like the PZB2 where you're always top tier, that can be very easy to help you get those missions done if it's based off of experience. Alright, so yeah, I can do the T-34 up first here, and then after that I'll play something I'm trying to double. Hello, D-Pan. Yeah, that happens sometimes, but you come to think of it, I forget how much each ticket's actually worth. It's like $2 and change for each ticket that you win, the mission, getting it done for the T25. So it's kind of funny today how, or not today, but it's kind of funny how across all the days it kind of dangles that out for you. And like, I try to complete them. Even though I already have it, it's nice to, if I can get a little bit of gold out of it to recoup some of the costs, but I try not to focus on it too much because, well, because I already bought it, but it can just get frustrating, yes. I'm going to try to go out here because usually your team is very short on people in the center. It's just an E5, so I'll head out here with them. Yeah, a lot of people were doing it, Rich, yes. I mentioned it mainly because I saw a lot of people talking about it today. If I ever have like a little bit of a break at work or something, I pop on my phone, pull up like Discord or like the forums and stuff. Yeah, they are a little bit different with that, the transmission being in the back. The lower glacis is the most important upgrade from the E50 to the E50M, because your lower plate on the E50M actually can bounce shots, not reliably, but a decent amount. Alright, there is an SPG. I should... Nope. Let's say I should be able to poke up enough to get a shot here, but no luck. I'll just take the safer shot to miss there without getting hurt. Yeah, when you come to think about like how much you're actually getting, it is like you know, I'd say it's not worth it, but I always like looking at like numbers and stuff like that and figure out what exactly you're like getting out of it. But yeah, it can be a free tank just for playing the game. But with a lot of things with World of Tanks, if you try very hard to accomplish one thing or one goal, one mission, whatever, it will become very frustrating because, you know, it is a very random game with matchmaking and, you know, just this and that. So it's just something to keep you from pulling your hair out. Alright. They're not really seeing anything over on that side. It doesn't make sense for me to pop up because I don't have any better vision than that T71 and Bulldog. So I'm just gonna dink around here till I can get something, which typically someone sits there. Not that that shell went where I wanted to, but I got plenty of shells or rounds in the T-34, so I might as well kind of use them. There we go. There's some tanks. Of course, I'm a little bit out of position here, actually. So hopefully I don't regret going up this far. I just need to be down here, essentially, to get better shots on them. Gun depression's good, but it's, you know, it's definitely not low. Say like in a meal 1, a meal 2, to where you can pretty much point your gun down over everything. Yep. That's why I would not go there in an E5. Your gun depression, again, it's good on the E5, but you're definitely leaving yourself vulnerable to artillery, side shots, stuff like that. Actually, oh god. I was trying to hit him there. I was about to say he's going to rush right over there, but that's good for us. I should have shot the M103. He was the better shot. But I was trying just to help my team by not letting them get spotted. Because as you can see, almost, I would say half, if not over half of their teams, basically around the center of the map. Which, if you're not careful, a lot of people on the hill can die in a hurry. Hello, Michael, and Nice Cuppa. Nice to see you guys. Yes, everything has been pretty well. Hopefully your trip ended well. I know you popped in a couple times from there. I didn't think he was going to poke back up. And there's a Borsig. Holy shit. I rode off the hill a little bit too soon, to be honest. I thought there was the M103 up there and he was just going to kind of pull back, and that was it. It's not helping my team that the T-34 isn't exactly the most accurate. Okay, that's no cool. That's not cool. Hello, Last King. Nice to see you. Yeah, I kind of messed up by... Well, I keep pulling back because I'm very afraid that artillery is going to end me, which is a strong possibility. It's just the T-34 isn't the most accurate gun in the world, so I'm just trying to weigh the risk and reward. And right now, our team is, we're doing the right things, kind of, but oh god, Bulldog, little stupid mistakes like that can come back to bite us. Yep, we just lost the Bulldog there. It's just, I am very surprised this M1... Oh, that hurt from the T-30. I was very surprised that M103, honestly, is still alive. Like, our arty should be shooting at him. Like, I might die here. It's just, I don't know where our arty's aiming, but obviously it is not the hill. Thank you, M103. It's like their arty is doing a pretty decent job, it seems like. Let's get that guy off his his little spot there make him move back. He's been a little bit too comfy there. I have a little bit. It's within workable conditions, but I do have a very small smidge of it as far as like packet loss. But a lot of people are having it on the NA server. So I wouldn't blame that for these shots that I've missed. That's just, you know, T34 doesn't have the most reliable gun, and for good reason. You know, it has a crap ton of penetration for a tier 8 premium heavy, so it's just something you kind of have to work with. Here we go. It's like we're still in this. We're 3 tanks down. They're not pushing yet, but I probably just jinxed ourselves, and we're gonna die. But oh lord. That was a... If I had hit him, yep, that was pretty much the biggest miss of the match for me. I would have been able to kill that T30 most likely. Here we go. And of course I'm dead now, but I would have been able to kill the T30. That M48 probably wouldn't have pushed over, or he would have died. And instead of being 5'10" now, it would have been what, like 6'8", something like that. So I don't know. Oh well, I tried my best. Almost 3,000 damage in a T34 in a tier 10 match. So hello, Artem. Nice to see you. Thank you very much, Buzz. I will tell that Uber guy to learn how to tip. Always funny. Alright. Doesn't look like I have any more requests at the moment, so why don't I hop into E50. I have a 38% win rate so far. Yay. It's up from last time I streamed at the beginning. It was at 33, so we're making progress. Yeah, it's a little bit different time here, which, oh, how did I get second him out? Or I was railing on our Artie. I am very sorry, Artie. That was not your fault. But I did miss quite a few shots. I shot 15 times and only hit 8. But, yeah, we tried. I thought our Artie wasn't really doing much, but it was everybody else that was the problem. But yeah, a little bit different streaming times now. Graham pointed out I did forget to change the image that's on my streams, essentially the thumbnail that they call it. I'll be doing that tomorrow most likely, since I have a little bit of time. And you know, Sunday, what is it, Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'll be streaming 7 to 9 p.m. my time, and Tuesday is 9 to 12 in the morning a.m. You're put on notice, Uber. No. It was kind of a joke, Dana, but I was just trying to find little funny things to go with the Discord roles that I made, so that was the first thing that came to mind as far as, you know, how someone could be, but you guys aren't. Unfortunately, I don't have the... I do have the VK3601, but I don't have the T67, unfortunately. There is a link in my video description that does have all the tanks I can play. Which, hello, Walhalla. Oh god, I need to pay attention a little bit here. I guess missed... With this reload, I missed about 2 shots there. Plus, with how tall the E50 is, this is a prime candidate for me to get artied right about now. Oh god. The KV-1S, I think I have that. I'll catch up on chat in a second here, since this tank, you know, it's not like a light where you have to worry too much about mobility, but with a 4-second reload, I've got a critical hit. I gotta basically keep on top of my shots at all times because it's like a frickin' machine gun. Nope, sorry, 252. Of course, the turret's weak on this, so I'm not even confident poking my... Oh god. I got a little... I'm slipping a little bit here on the hill, but my frickin' packet loss is going on again here. Alright. Hello, Joel. I think I have all those tanks that were just requested, though, so just kind of glancing over. Thank you for the HE shell. I'd rather get hit by that than an AP. Object should be fine with him, so I'll take the higher path here. At least I think he'll be fine. He should. I guess I'll come help him out a little bit, just to speed things up. Full speed ahead. Took a little bit of damage there, but I took a little bit more than I thought, but oh well. I haven't rammed a lot of people with this, honestly. At least our team's doing well so far. That's the one thing with this gun. I want the 105, but this is still a very good gun since they buffed it last patch. It's just you need to be like laser focused the entire time, or else you're gonna miss. You're gonna miss a lot of damage, which crap. Does not help that that guy has APCR. I'm gonna most likely die. Yep. E50. It doesn't have. It's got armor for medium, but it's still not the best. You know, especially for the tier it's at. I would say I'm a bit let down by the armor, but it doesn't help when a AMX 1390 is throwing APCR. I was not really accounting for that, but we should still win this. Alright, so as far as requests, I believe I have the KV-1S, so 113. But Valhalla, people actually now use both of them. I want the 105, the Top Gun, but since they buffed it, they're actually comparable to use either or. It's just more oftentimes than not, you're not going to get the full DPM out of the 8.8, whereas the 105, you'll be able to, you know, get more out of the gun. The Scorpion, 59%. Somebody asked about that. Hello, Abdul. But next up, the request is the VK3601. Don't have accelerated. Am I grind? I don't know why I don't have that checked off there. Alrighty then. The T34-3. I don't own that, but I can add the Indian Panzer too. Yes. Like, I don't have a ton of tanks. I could use like the crew training bonus for premium tanks for it, but I won't say I'm too impressed by the T34-3. I know a lot of people like it, but to me, a lot of mediums, especially like a premium one that have a pretty high alpha gun for their tier, they pay a little bit too much for it, in my opinion, and they kind of suffer because of it. Wargaming is investigating it, nice cuppa. So that means they at least know about it, and not to say they're admitting it's their fault, but they're kind of admitting it's their fault in a way. Whenever they've investigated before, it's magically gotten fixed after like a couple weeks. Yeah, they're both pretty good tanks, Joel. Ray, unfortunately, I don't have the FV4005. I do have the FV215B183 if you'd like to see that. This, even though it's classified as a heavy, this really is not a heavy tank. I'm mainly going over here because if you look at where our OI is down in, I don't even know what to call it. I know it's K3, but I don't even, yeah. I'd like to ping him, but I don't want to be that guy. If you play the VK3601H like a kind of, not to say super long range, but mid-range, kind of medium in a way, it performs very well. It used to be classified as a medium. It worked excellent as a medium, but they did nerf it when it became a heavy tank, and yeah, it's still a good tank. It's just something you gotta contend with now, that it's not a true heavy. That guy just got whacked. Unfortunately, he's going to be able to damage me. At least he's not running away. That actually makes my job a little bit easier. The KV-220, as long as he does not use premium rounds, I should be fine. He should not be able to penetrate me, actually. Unless he hits one of the weakest points. Yep, and he swapped over to APCR. I would do the same, though, so I don't blame him that much. But I can still be a little bit annoyed by it, honestly. Yep. Let's say you're throwing premium at me, I can do the same thing, buddy. I wasn't even aiming at the cupola, or not the cupola, the turret on the other KV-220, because the penetration on the Konish gun here is high enough to where you can pretty much just pepper through most of their armor. Except for when you need to get that last kill shot on them, obviously. There we go. I am sorry, Churchill, that you died, but sometimes even though I didn't need APCR there, if you're throwing pure APCR at me, I'm going to do the same thing to you, just out of principle. So did a shark bite through a submarine or submerge that cable? I'm sure it's kind of a joke, but I do know that I always read stuff, and I did see something about one of the trans-Pacific cables or something over there breaking. So, yep, this is why you do not put heavy tanks, and our team pushed without kind of securing. Oh god. Yep, I pushed out a wee bit far here, but didn't help that my support kind of dried out. I did not really see that, honestly. It's just if I go right here, Artie can hit me. If I go left, Artie can hit me. And I'm one-shottable on top of that. He's two-shottable / 1.5 shottable. It's just... Yep, there's the Skoda. Yep, he can kill me. I still did almost 2,000 damage. I don't know what else. I could have done a little bit better in conserving my HP, especially against the KV-220s. I could have possibly saved about 200-300 HP against them, but at the same time, I definitely I definitely pulled my weight there. Hello, Yelena, nice to see you. Yeah. They did nerf this you know, the 7.5 here, but it's still pretty damn good. But okay, so next up, the KV-1S, I believe. Oopsie daisy, wrong way. And then I'll pop into a tank I need to double. Pretty sure, there it is. So let's say I'm pretty sure I have the 1S, which I do not have accelerated crew training. I need to remind myself, because even though I convert free experience every now and then, I just have so much of it. Artem, I will get to the 113. It is coming up, yes. Yeah, well, over there it's a little bit more, I guess, unstable as far as, you know, the tectonic plates and stuff. That might have something to do with it. Which hopefully tomorrow I should be able to work on a few more weak spot guides. I wanted to get them done yesterday, but a little bit pissed at Wargaming. So basically the way I can do these weak spot guide videos I've been putting out is usually I go in Photoshop. I have like 10 different layers of what I draw over essentially a screenshot of the garage of the tank. And I basically take all of them and kind of edit out the image of the garage. That way I can drag it over into OBS here and record a video of it. So, you know, the screenshots, I take pictures right in the garage. That way, you know, they're in the garage from the game and it's what you see. So, Wargaming, between the last patch and this patch, basically changed the zoom levels that you can zoom in and out on your tank in the garage by about just a hair. So, like half the guides I just did, you know, like the Mouse, Type 5 Heavy, the Strev 103B. I'm very sorry, M3 Stewart, because that's a hard tank to play already, but you just died. They're just a wee bit off. So tomorrow I've got to go back into Photoshop and basically stretch them out a little bit so I can make this video and actually have it line up with the tank correctly. It's just such a pain because these videos, they're pretty easy to make as far as setting up the images for them, except for in this scenario, because I really want to get ones out for, you know, the Type 5 Mouse, like basically tier 10 tougher tanks. But thank you, Wargaming, for whatever reason changing the zoom levels in the goddamn garage. Yeah. Yeah, I do have, you know, there are a lot of videos coming out. It's like the weak spot guide ones. You know, a lot of them are coming out because, you know, I tie them in with my website. So it's, not to say it's best, because it, you know, I don't expect you guys, you know, to watch all of them or something, because it is a lot coming out some days at one time. But since they're tied in with my website, yeah, it's best for me just to edit all the guides at once, get it all done with. That way I don't have to like schedule a video to release and then go back, you know, a couple days later and edit my website page for that specific guide, because I can't put it in unless it's already released. So I have not, no. I would not be surprised in if Australia had land sharks. I will say that beer is disgusting now. Not that I really like beer. Ooh. I don't even think you're playing, but you are spotting me. I have a very strong feeling that these T-67s have come back to the base. Awesome. I hate you, Bishop. Anyway, the Bishop is like my arch nemesis at frickin' mid-tiers. It always frickin' kills me. Oh, there's never a doubt. Anyway, pretty decent match up to then. I just stopped a little bit too long there. That's on me. Alright, but I can add the Type 4 on, yes. So I'll play to 113 here, and then I'll get to a tank I'm doubling. I'm only at a 45% win rate there. Oh god. Cursed. Basically right now, a lot of wargaming, a lot of their assets and basically manpower, they're working on tier 10 lights, SPGs, but I would say ranked, because they're also working on a new graphic render that's coming latest end of summer this year for PC. There's already a few videos on it, but with that new graphic render, you're going to see a lot of map changes. They're bringing back some old maps apparently. They're also planning on basically every single map in the game with this new render is going to have to be reworked. So I feel like at this point, because it has been a while since they've done a lot to maps, more or less when we get that new graphic render, right now it's scheduled for about, I think it was July, the last I heard, as far as a guesstimate. Maybe a month early, maybe a month later. But with the new graphic render, I would say, no, by the, let me regroup my thoughts here. Every single map in the game right now with the new render is going to be at least slightly different. They're going to probably take that time to rebalance little areas, but they're going to look a hell of a lot better. And we might see some older maps. They're looking to re-implement Port, Dragon Ridge, possibly South Coast, are the three top ones I would say are possibilities. I don't even know why I shot that, but I did. Alright, got my E100. I'm just waiting for the slow tanks here. Oopsie daisy. Rick, more or less, it does not count. Because like today's mission, it counts if you need to get, say, like 20k experience. It does count for that. It does not count for today, since the way base experience is calculated, which is what they go off of, it's the same for everybody. Standard account, premium account. I took a, oh god. I just saw the 263 there. So basically everyone's on a equal playing field with that. Thought it was important to get that. Oh, wait, not to say we lost, but we lost here. Sorry, IS4. I need to get a little bit of damage in here because I am about to get hurt here in about 45 seconds, I would say. Like, oh lord. I don't know how our team lost that so quickly, because they didn't even push that hard. By the time we lost that many tanks, pretty much I think our team just pushed into them very stupidly. Oh god, our WZ shot me. Yep, totally matchmaking fault. We're pretty... I would say they were down, I think, like 2 tanks there. That was nowhere near a deficit that they should have got clobbered like that, though. Somehow we are still in this. I'm not even going to try to cap, honestly, because... But the only way that we can win this is if they somehow do not cap. And we all stay together. That's the only way. And this Yag Tiger is going the wrong direction. Oh god, how did that miss him? Alright, dude. I know you have a damaged engine, but... Alright. That was a little bit stupid on my part. Let me go back. Or not. The gun accuracy on this can be a little bit annoying at times, to say the least. And you also contend with a little bit low penetration on the AP side. But at this point, yeah, we really don't have that much of a chance here, unless we get like 3 or 4 ammo racks all at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna E50 should shoot me first here, but yeah, I'm pretty much dead. Still did 4,400 damage though. Thank you very much, Rich, for getting rid of that message though. But yeah, most amount of damage in the match, but unfortunately, when you lose a side like that as fast as we lost, especially with no Artie, there's just almost no hope to kind of come back from that. So let me hop into the Type 4 so I can try to get the double done on this. Well, yeah, Mitten Guard. As far as maps like Stalingrad and I believe Kharkov too, they got enough negative feedback about those maps, which I was a little bit surprised with, especially Stalingrad. I believe, like Kharkov, or I don't even know how to say that correctly, but that I can kind of get, especially with SPGs and lights. But they actually say there's like a 10% chance to see a map. They're at about 5%. That's about half the percentage of a normal map. For some reason, I don't know why, but that's why you do not see them as often, surprisingly enough. Unless they changed it, the last I kind of saw about that is still true for those 2 new maps. They are considered new still. But I don't believe Paris has that associated with it. And then we still have the problem with like Ruinberg and Winterberg. I don't think they differentiate, or yeah, they do differentiate between the 2, so you can see them a little bit higher than other maps, I still believe. I don't think they ever fixed that either. I tried to carry it, Joel, but didn't work out. Hello, Robert Heflin. Nice to see you. Yes, Rick. That does affect that, yes. Premium account, personal reserve boosters, all that. Whenever they do a... like if it counts as experience, you know, for like a mission, that does come into play. As far as like events go, like, you know, the weekly, monthly, stuff like that, I believe that does not come into play for, say, like a personal mission for like the T-55A, something like that. That's based off of base experience, or ace tankers, I should say. Thank you, Joel. So, Kakarov? Rov. I'll get it one of these years. Alright, I'm too fat here to get in between them. Actually, I would say outside of little clips on YouTube, I have never watched SNL. Not yet, Armus. Close. It's been pretty decent so far. I just haven't been able to... Oh, that's not a good shot for me. Even this is kind of... Especially because I'm angled wrong. Take that. I want to get better shots here, but I'm waiting a second. I see people moving up. I just don't want to... Oh, wait, never mind. The Tortoise, he doesn't have the Top Gun on him. So I got to worry about this Type 4 kind of derping me, but this Ferdinand's kind of flanking them. So I'm not concerned about this Tortoise. I'm more concerned about that guy. I will help this Ferdinand out, though. I always love when people, like, that's not the best tank for him to flank with, don't get me wrong, but I will try my damnedest to help him out a little bit because it's going to help me out. I'll say that's not very nice. You're using gold against me now. Granted, I'm using gold against him, but really I guess I have to worry about him hitting my cupola more or less. I'm just going to wiggle it a little bit. And let's see. Go for a higher chance shot. Hello, Michael Merchant. Nice to see you. Oh god, we're starting to actually lose here. Color me surprised. Oh, if this IS-3 drops down behind me and does not get shot at, I will be angry. Alright, thinnest part of the Type 4 Heavy should... Ah, thank you. That actually helps a lot. I wonder... Nope. I was like, oh, I wonder. Getting myself kind of mixed up here. Let's say I see the IS-3 trying to help this defender out though. There we go, that was well worth it. Alright, very nice. Trying my best to help my teammates out. Because with the reload on this, I definitely won't be able to stand up against, you know, greater numbers. I'm trying not to flip my tank over, but at the same time, I was trying to help with that IS-3. Oh, I had the right thought there, just very poorly executed. It is pretty damn heavy. Yeah, you can definitely ram people. Artem, I do try that sometimes. It's just I found it to be very unreliable at times, which is why you don't see me do it very often. Oh god. I was gonna try to go more for the cap here. IS-3, please don't push. We're just losing way too many tanks at the base. God, this defender is gonna... I think he's gonna push around on this IS-3. Yep. Okay. Shit. This is actually slower than the T95 now, believe it or not. I know that's kind of like duh, but I'm still gonna ping cap just because. Still not out of the woods yet. I cannot get back to cap if they put 2 on it. They do make a lot of money, yes, off of it, yeah. Hey, they got the free-to-play model down very damn good. Oh god. We need to get them. Yep, I don't blame him for throwing APCR at me. Because I'm the only one that can kind of push here. I got one shot and then we're gonna lose T10. Do you not see the cap? I honestly can't reload. This T10 is still not moving. Could have hit him if I was a little bit further over, but nope. Screw you, T10. You didn't even fucking try there at the end. That annoys me, that we're gonna lose if you just sit there. Why not move up? Especially after the guy's shot. Like, you did a pretty good job, but sorry, you're going on there because you cost us that. But that's why you cap out. Had that Pershing, or no, the M4 Rev not got on the cap, I would have won that. But, oh well. I don't know what that is. The light Vic hef. I do not know what tank that is, to be honest. If it's the tier 1, unfortunately, I don't play tier 1s during a stream. But I do not know, like, I don't know what that tank is, honestly. And I've played since 2011. Well, you know, Paris isn't the best arty map, but you can get shots at least. Joel, yeah, that line is it's pretty good. Thank you, Mario, for the subscription. I would say the recent buffs to the Japanese heavy line, there's actually a reason to go down it now, because before there was a little bit of a problem with the Type 4, Type 5 being pretty crappy, but they're actually pretty damn good now. I would say the hardest tanks in that line, well, outside of stock grinds, is probably the Oni and Oho, and even they aren't too bad, but until you get the stock guns, they can feel like you're just a meat shield, more or less. Well, I hate the phrase kind of pay to win, because in a way, premium rounds, that's the main thing about it, is it's easier to fire more premium rounds if you have a premium account, premium tanks to make credit, stuff like that. But World of Tanks, it's gotten very... It used to be pay to win in the beginning, because the people that fire gold rounds, you only can get them for gold. But I would honestly say the game is very much not pay to win at all anymore. It's basically pay to end your suffering, more or less. Or ease your suffering, I should say. I don't really have eyes over here, which is a very big problem. If I had eyes across here, I could fight on the ridge line, but why are you coming up here? Like, seriously, why is there an IS-3A trying to fight on the freaking center ridge? Don't know, but yeah. I'm just gonna... Oh, I was a little bit off there. Yeah. Oh well. I'm gonna go over here and help these guys, because I see them falling back. A fridge? No, that's just a door. That's kind of like our linen closet. I haven't fought enough over here to kind of get my bearings. Goddamn M103s. I know they don't have very good armor, but I guess... shit. Oh well. Kind of feel bad there, but at least I bounced off of him. They probably are going to nerf the mouse. Just a smidge. It's overperforming a bit. Alright. Time for me to stick my neck out here a little bit. I just need to reload here, honestly. Yeah, I'll take a shot from the T10. Let's just get him tracked. Ooh, IS-7. There's pretty much no doubt about it that the mouse is going to get nerfed in a patch or two. Not exactly the best match here, but I tend to say that a lot in a meal. I still like it as a tank, but it's not always the best at like gobbling up a ton of damage because you have a very, you know, it's pretty damn inaccurate, the gun. And, you know, it has a very long reload in between the drums. Don't know where this Batchat is, but he's probably going to be somewhere that he can kill me. Just kind of, I've accepted that. But he, nope, there he is. He's not aiming at me yet, so if he does aim at me, Scorpion G, chill out, bud. Yep. Now we got a problem because our guys rushed in there. Don't blame them too much for rushing in there, but at the same time, you shouldn't have rushed into a T95. I'm actually going to take this time to reload. Hopefully that doesn't come to bite me in the butt. But I'm going to head back to Cap because pretty much this is all going to come down to us not getting capped out and then tackling the T95. Hopefully we still have our arty, but those guys just, you don't push into TDs like that. It almost never works out. Like, I don't know which way he's gonna head. I should go with my tier 8, but yep, there's this Scorpion G. Oh god. Really? Yeah, I see the Batchat back there. This IS-7 needs to get down a little bit. It's just this gun at times can be extremely poor on the accuracy. Oh shit, the Batchat went that way. Holy crap. Oh, if you die IS-7, please don't leave me against the T95 alone. I could have... I'm surprised the Batchat didn't come for me. Hey, my gun worked. Yay. I'm actually extremely afraid of this T95, don't get me wrong. That thing can almost chase me down. Like, keep up with me. Because the Emil 1 is not exactly the fastest tank in the world anymore. Or not anymore, but it's not the fastest heavy you're going to come across. Yep, I gave it a shot there. Oop, there we go. Second time's the charm. Whew. I have no idea where this T95 had went. We just need to play it smart, and I'm probably going to die, but... I'm just going to try to stay near this IS-7 the best I can. Oh. IS-7. I kind of have to go with him because if he gets in trouble, you know, two of us closer to a T95, we can kind of work our way around him. Oh, shit balls. Is our arty even here? You can't hit the T95, dude. I don't even know if he's here, to be honest, but... he'd be better off coming up and, you know, potentially helping us here. Where the fuck did this guy go? Yeah, I am terrified right now. Where the hell did this guy go? If he's behind me, goddamn this T95. I hate this tank. If he said there's a tree dropping? Where is he? There he is. Holy shit. Oh, thank God. Oh my lord. I was like, where did this guy go? He's gonna kill me. Oh God. Hey, at least we won that match there. Got the most amount of experience at the very least. I'm glad we won that because I was a little bit worried. Yeah, Half Gunner, I don't know what tank you're actually talking about. Light Vic? It's like the only thing that comes to mind is... that's not even that. I don't even... yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, I have no clue. Sorry. So next up, the Indian Panzer for a request here. Oh God. The T95, I even think that, like, yes, it's fun to play right now after years of it being the slowest tank in the game. I still think 20 is a little bit high for the T95. I'd be fine with like 16, 8, I would say 18 would be a good middle ground. But, and also a very slight nerf to the traverse on the tracks, basically the hull. I think the T95 is actually going to get toned down a bit as well. Well, Artem, there was a reason for me to go down there. If I was up on the top and he wasn't there, you know, I wasn't going to be able to help out my IS-7 in time potentially. You know, there's no right or wrong reason. It's just, yeah, I did the right thing there in my eyes. Oh, premium tier 2? Yeah, sorry. If it's tier 2, I don't even know if I have it. I probably do, but I don't think I have a crew or anything for it. Or I have a crew for it. It's probably just not configured though. That stinks, Craze, that your not your missile, that your computer died. Hopefully you can get it fixed quickly. That's why I don't know the name, because it was one of those Christmas giveaways. I keep them all, but I honestly, I don't really play them, I think. Yeah, it's a pretty decent platoon, but... my problem is our team all stopped there to shoot at people. Very nice. Okay, IS-3A shouldn't push around on me. It's just I don't think that there's any tanks on my left here. I could be very wrong here. I think I'm right. Oh shit, I am not right. There's an Object 140. Thank God. Thank you very much, Batchat. I'm just gonna let him scurry on. Oh, nope. He's not gonna scurry on. He is... I'll give that guy credit. That is smart. Usually they push a little bit too far there and you can hit them. Not that guy. I often make that mistake. Our north is getting clobbered. Please don't shoot me. Yes, I just said that. It's my coin phrase. 11 years old, yeah. I would say you're playing on borrowed time there. Luckily, they have to go up the ice road, so we have a little bit of time. I'm also on borrowed time. This M53 is very much probably staring me down here. There we go. I'm actually gonna pop down this way. Very nice. I think I might be put to better use trying to help out over this way. With APCR, I wouldn't say go toe to toe with an IS-7, but oh god. Never mind. I could have swore that 268 was gonna go north there, but yep, I am not gonna do that. Sorry, Leopard, you're stuck on that side, but you can go back to the base and help. I'm gonna test my luck here. Hey, bud. Levi. He decided to try to get away with... his birthday's tomorrow, so he gets really itchy with his skin condition the day before. He thinks I don't pay attention to him while I stream. Boy, is he wrong. Alright, do I take one for the team here? I don't think so. Ooh, I can actually hit him. I don't think I'm gonna risk it though. Very nice. Ooh, crikey. That was yeah. Somebody gets shot. Oh Lord, Batchat. No. Oh Lord. That was a big goof. Pretty big goof on my part too. This leopard still has HP though. Very nice. Got enough of my hole in there. Yeah. If there's ever some strange little background noise, 90% chance it's Levi. Especially Ryan's not home right now, so... She's at a movie with my sister. Don't think I need to go see Beauty and the Beast. Come on, IS-7, you know you want to come get me. Leopard, just push out there. Thank you, T28. That was gonna be painful if I was gonna have to sit there and watch that. Strangely enough, they still have a chance to win this. Dude. Go. I get that there might be arty, but go. This is what I'm afraid of. You know, the JPZ gets pushed out, T28's pushing out, the Strev 103 isn't. He's kind of doing the right thing, but at the same time now with the JPZ out, I would actually say we're at a disadvantage right now because they still have an E5 with a crap ton of HP. It's one of those things where not waiting for your team, there's 7 minutes left in the match, is just stupid. You just wait a minute for your team to come up. Now the prototype's going to die. The Strev, hopefully he can get up, but he doesn't have a lot of HP either, so it's just one of these things where just wait a minute. Fortunately for them to get to me, if this Leopard plays it right, he can kill the 105 or the E5. He just needs to basically drop down behind him and kill him. Ah, Lord, I missed. I need you to spot him, though. It's an important part of the hill thing. Is actually spotting the guy in question. Yeah. Let's say I am definitely gonna take one for the team there. I was trying to get as left as possible. It's all up to you, buddy. He should have this. Honestly, he could actually flip this guy if he gets like straight onto him. That's the downside of the Strev 103. Proof I am not whipped. Yes. She knows it though. Like I would have went and seen it. Like I'm sure it's all right, but it doesn't make sense for me to. I would have had to cancel the stream because my sister was the one that invited us. I would have had to cancel the stream to go there. Ryan's like, no, you're good. But at least we got a win out of this. You know, I didn't do a ton of damage. Experience-wise, top 3. Because I'm a tier 8 in a tier 10 battle. And really, if you look at their tier 8s there, I pretty much outplayed every one of their tier 8. So that's all I really need to do there, or did there. But really, you know, that comes down to teamwork. I was afraid we were going to lose it because it's teamwork, and fortunately we're able to come out in the end with just enough to be able to clinch that for us. Oh, I got a 29% win rate in this. Oh, Lord. Feminine hobbies? What? Cooking? Gardening? Dog caring? I guess you could say that. Yes, the NAE server. But yeah. Hello, Jay Scott. Nice to see you. But I feel like she'd much rather have me here. Well, happier, but also making a little bit of money for us. That's always a good thing. Need to pay down all those student loans. Not cheap to get a master's degree. Not me, but her. Yeah, hopefully this week I'm able to record one of the replays that you guys can submit on Discord. So I should have time to be able to get the one. It'll probably be maybe tomorrow. We'll see how my replays for these weak spot guides go. Hopefully they don't take me too long. And if not, possibly Tuesday I can do some. Alright, we don't have too many people spotted here. Oh god, they'd be pushing. I wouldn't say all the greatest chefs, but I would say the reason you see a lot of guys being cooks, like, not to say that women can't be a professional chef or whatever, because there's plenty of them. It's just a lot of times you don't see a lot of them. Like, we've had several work for us. It's just it's the physical part of it a lot of times that you find that they struggle with, and also the vulgarness that you can find in a professional kitchen. It's like, you know, this past year I was working, and this morning we hired she used to be a sous chef, but she worked for us just as a line cook, and she held her own. You know, the only problem at times she had was, you know, at times basically working in a kitchen, you're expected to be able to lift. It's like deadlifting like 50 pounds for 10 hours a day. It's kind of like that at times. So there were, you know, some things there, but it's just a lot of times you can get burned out very quickly. And nothing against women. It's just, at least the ones that have worked for us, every single one has quit. But that's just a thing where most of the people I went to culinary school with, because the one I went to, you actually had to say you were going. Thank you very much for the friend request. Very nice playing with him. I don't think I have any other requests right now, so why don't I hop into another tank I'm doubling, which I'll try to get the Type 4 done again. Which, thank you very much for free for the subscription. But my culinary school I went to, say they broke it up into hot foods and pastry, essentially. So hot foods is what you would think a chef does, and then pastry, you know, bakers, you know, people that make either wedding cakes or like pastry chefs at restaurants. But like I did, I got my degree in hot foods, but I had to take it's really a 3-year course. I took mine in 2. So 2 of my years, technically, even though I squished it into 2 years, were hot foods, and 1 year was baking. So they made you do both, but I would say like 90% of the girls I cooked with were all bakers. Which, hell, I think I'd enjoy baking, but there's just no jobs around here that you could really make enough money baking. So see ya, John. Thanks for watching. Oh, sorry. I read that as you had to go. And then I saw the honey part. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, Lord. But see you, Walhalla. I was just one above there. Maybe that's what made my eyes feel like you were leaving. Yeah, I don't use any mods for free. Oh, Ryan and I we discuss that a lot. Is a lot of schools essentially, because she's almost done her teaching her master's degree in secondary education. So think high school for math. Um, Basically, schools now with how U.S. curriculum for public schools and even private in a way, they pretty much it's college bound. They shove, the curriculum is to shove everyone towards college, which not everyone does it. So a lot of people fail or don't really find out or really learn what exactly they want to do from their high school. It's kind of sad in a way. It's just it definitely confuses kids, and it's frustrating at times to hear about because not everyone should go to college. Like, even though I went to college, technically I went to college for a trade. Being culinary arts and stuff. I just took the route and got a actual college degree out of it instead of like a trade certificate, something like that. I'm actually just gonna hide like a little girl back here. Hello, B-Mavs. Nice to see you. Yeah, I would say, as far as like the stereotype of like all chefs are men, it's kind of true, but for the most part, as long as you're not say like a 5 foot 100 pound girl or even a guy, because like I worked with one person who was really scrawny. You just can't physically do it at times, and there's nothing against anybody. It's just that tends to be the case, and it's like I'm definitely nicer than I should be at times, and I'll definitely help people out who couldn't say like lift. An order comes in with like freaking 1,000 pounds of potatoes on it. You got to put it away. Like, at times I help people out with that when I shouldn't, since I'm the sous chef, but at the same time, you're kind of expected to do that. I guess I'm going to defend here because the rest of my team is defending. Rachel Way, she's still on the Food Network. I watch that every now and then, but honestly, I can't watch the Food Network that much, especially during the part of the year where I'm working, because it like gives me flashbacks to cooking in the kitchen, and it's not like enjoyable for me to watch in a way. But I don't really like her, honestly, but I can see why people like watching her. I'm afraid to kind of move here. Like, I'm not really arty safe, but if I move to the right, I'm kind of isolated and I can't really help my team out if they push towards the center. And if I move from this spot and they push through here, I'm not able to help this T-54 lightweight. It's kind of crappy situation because our team, for whatever reason, is camping on one of the maps that you do not want to camp. I don't think I've ever seen a team win, especially from this side, if you do not push any flank. I'd go further out into the center, but I guess I can try. It's just once I get out here, it can be pretty darn near impossible for me to get back across. I'm glad I did that. Because that E3 was what I was afraid about. Hello, Anastasius. I can play the E3, yes. I'll hopefully, if I for whatever reason miss it, like I'm gonna try to focus on hopefully not dying here. And of course, I just took a shot. I angled wrong. Hopefully I don't forget to put it on my request list, but I shouldn't forget that tank. Ah, shit, he's going to reload before I do. Problem of the Type 4. Very long reload. Shit. I'm dead. M46 Patton, APCR. He's going to reload before me. My only hope is he bounces. don't think that's gonna happen. Oh god. At least I got a little bit more damage in here. Stop tracking me, people. Save me, T-54. Thank you. You the best. I don't know if I was really worth saving, but at least he didn't have to go through too much trouble to do that for me. Say the E100, I should have a shot on him if he pulls back, but my gun's damaged right now. Yeah, or if he pulls forward, I guess I should say. So at least we're getting a little bit of a lead here. Let's see what he does. There we go. Oh, I would have hit him. I'll take that though. Sorry, B-Mavs. I did miss you earlier, I guess. Usually you kind of pop out because your little avatar always shows up as like teal there, and that kind of stands out. Yeah, I would say the Food Network has gotten a little bit away from, I would say, food. There's too many little... I like shows where it's just, not to say real chefs, but actual chefs cooking. There's way too many like game shows on it now, like whatever, Kids Bake Off and stuff like that. Like, I get it, but yeah. Yeah, I kind of see it that way, John, yeah, as far as, you know, how I help people out. I'm actually one of the better people where I don't do people's jobs, and, you know, it's a family restaurant, so at times I can rub people the wrong way because I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. That's literally not my job. Not even just to my family, I mean like to just like regular employees. Because at times, you know, we do a little bit more than we should. We're paying people for a reason. But, you know, there's only a certain amount of hours a day that I can devote to working without killing myself and burning out. So, I am not safe here, but, yeah, I was hoping to get a shot on M46. Of course, there's a wall here. He is throwing APCR, so really my armor does not mean anything right now. Please do that again and let me hit you. Shit. I missed. For free? Not really. Super chat. Really the only difference was, you know, it's pretty much the same as fan funding. It added more features, like it shows up in chat now, it pins it to the top for a certain period, but more or less, you know, the only thing I noticed was it didn't work with Streamlabs for, you know, a couple weeks, but everything's working now. But they kind of had to rewrite a lot of stuff because it does open YouTube up to add in some more features down the road, I feel like, from my very limited knowledge of code. Oh god, he looks like he's pointing. Nope, he's not pointing at me. Yep. I should probably stop throwing premium HE since I have a damaged gun. Sanitation officials. What's Foreca entities? I have no clue what that is. I would say as far as like health department and inspections, really depends on your restaurant. Like technically, like say like our restaurant for example, we could get inspected up to like once a month, but around where I'm at, restaurants get inspected about once a year, as long as you pass with only like 1 or 2 mistakes and nothing major. We typically get written up on very minor things, and like stuff like, you know, at the bar there's like an orange sitting out, something like that. But you know, there are places where if you get essentially something major, say your refrigerators are running at like 42 degrees instead of under 38, you know, you're gonna get a follow-up and a follow-up after that until you fix things. I'm struggling here because I'm one-shottable, and it takes me a fairly long time to aim in here. It's just, I guess I'm gonna push up here. It's very hard for me to basically get anything out of this without just pushing out and dying. So I can get shot from the right, the left, straight forward. Whew, there we go. I wouldn't know exactly. I haven't used XSplit in several years. I think OBS is a lot better, honestly. It's not too hard to set up. Also, plus it's free. I feel like OBS uses less resources than XSplit, honestly. But as far as super chat, you shouldn't. Do you have like chat overlaid on your stream? If you do, it shouldn't change anything. If your YouTube chat, say, or your Twitch chat, but if you're talking about super chat, you're talking about YouTube. If your YouTube chat is overlaid on your screen, like mine is, enabling super chat, it'll just pop up there automatically. You won't have to change anything. Thank you very much, Dina. Levi's bath on. Coincidentally enough, I actually have to buy him more shampoo tomorrow. And his shampoo is about $20 a bottle. Oh, it's so freaking expensive. And that's not even buying it from the vet. Which, thank you very much, Rich, I believe, for the donation. Spitfire. But to answer your question for yes, you shouldn't have to change anything with Super Chat. Like if your YouTube chat works, Super Chat will just pop up there if it's working. I'll throw it around there. What the hell? Ah. Two seconds to go. I'm at least going to give this guy a little bit of cover, hopefully, to work off of. Nope, you're late. Take that. Yes, B-Mavs is also right there. Okay, so we won Winterberg. Not that I was alive for very long there. And I got my Type 4 double done. And I lost a ton of credits. If anybody has any other requests, feel free to mention them. I will gladly get to them for you. Let me hop into the Strev here. But thank you very much, John, for the tip. Thank you, all of you guys. You're helping quite a bit. Thank you again. I actually was testing out Super Chat, honestly, yesterday. Or not yesterday, 2 days ago. I tipped myself $4 to make sure it was working. Uh-oh. For whatever reason, that popped up twice for you, John. I know you only tipped once, but Streamlabs said it popped up twice. That's just a bug, I guess. I could play the T30, yes. Because, even though my stream it's only 7 to 9, some nights I'm going to be able to go a little bit longer, depending on like my work schedule. Tonight, since Ryan is not home yet, I'm actually able to go a little bit after 9 until she gets back, so I will be able to go a little bit past 9 here. Hello, Travel. But yeah, more or less, it depends on where you're at. Like, if you're in like a highly populated area in the U.S., you probably get health inspected a lot. It basically comes down to if you're around a big city. Like my county is pretty small in population. And after that, it comes down to what type of clientele you feed. So if you're feeding a lot of, say, elderly people along those lines, you're going to get inspected more. You have a lot more guidelines to follow. Like you have to write up a lot more stuff down to like specific, your ingredients down to like, really minute levels. But it does kind of depend on your track record. Like, since in Cape May County here, you get inspected about once a year, sometimes a little bit more, but typically it's only once a year, and it's towards the tail end of our season if you're kind of a restaurant that they aren't too concerned about. Do I think that's right? No, because honestly, not that I like when health inspectors come in, because it kind of eats up a lot of my like prep time in the day, because I'm the one that follows them around. But I'd honestly like to get inspected like three or four times a year, because it helps, say, like management and kitchens keep everybody else kind of on their toes, because they're sometimes like, oh, you got health inspected, we're good for the year. No, you still got to do everything this way, can't slack off. Makes that part of the job a little bit easier. Yes, I can try to do that, Robert. So I can get to that second after this here. So I'll play the T30, then I can get to the T49, and I can play the Lukes too. Oh shit, I did not wait for that to settle in. At times I forget that the suspension kind of needs to kick in here. Sorry, E50, your turret sucks. So does your armor. Playing this a little bit more forward than you typically see a tank like this get played, but my team kind of needs me to be out here. I'm not soaking up as much damage as I potentially could, but yeah. Our other side's doing pretty well. Let's say that's gonna hurt because he can overmatch me. I'm not confident pushing up now, especially with this IS-3 almost dead, but I'm probably gonna run away here, honestly. It's just the other side was doing well, and now it's not. I don't know what our T43 is doing, but yeah. Oh well. Yeah, it does help out. Like, I have to take a class every, I think it's, oh, yeah, that's why he's not helping. Every 4 or 5 years. Sorry, bud. Got ourselves a T54 on my butt. I tried. Everyone saw me try. Oh god, I'm not gonna make it out of this. I should have not pulled back as far either. I could be shooting this FV for 202 here. Crap. I knew there was a chance I'd bounce, but T-43 is literally not a threat to you. Are you seriously just gonna sit there and shoot him? Not that I think we're gonna win, but I'm probably gonna get artied here. But boy, can this thing do some damage. Oh Lord, that's bad. That's really bad. I'm gonna run out of space to move here in a second. Oh, that's a pretty bad mess. I honestly wish he'd push on me, because they're going to be able to... It'd be nice if some of my team would help. I get why they can't help me, but at the same time, yeah. It's making my life extremely difficult here. Especially once they're already starts aiming at me. Because the E-50 honestly can flank me here, that's what I'm concerned about. Here we go. That's what I was hoping he'd mess up on. Here we go. It's just a little bit too late. A little bit too late there. I don't think I have a chance. At least I can get a little bit more damage here, but yeah, I do not have a chance. I could try to go to their cap and bug their arty, but is it worth it? Not really. E-50's coming up through there. I got ammo racked. I was trying to get another shot off. Oh well. 5,500 damage. Oh well. I tried. Got a mastery badge first class, high caliber award, but yep, unfortunately, yeah. I feel bad. I wanted to help this guy, and yeah, the T-54 pushed up. Can't say I didn't try there with that tank though. Hello, Hot Rod. Don't know what battle that was from, but hello. So I will get to the T-30, nice cuppa. Let me play the T-49 first, since who was it? Robert. He needs to head off here quickly. So I'll play the T-49, then I'll hop into T-30, and I will play the loops after this. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, not exactly the best map for this, but I'll give it a shot. Huh. That sounds like an interesting TV show, Artem. Well, thank you very much, Nice Cuppa, for that. I know sometimes people request tanks because I complain about them. Hopefully I prove myself wrong and get an ace tanker in it. Thank you very much, Murph, for the subscription. That really hurt there. That's what I get for driving in a straight line. Oh well. I saw the T28. Did not see that Scorpion, unfortunately. Unfortunately, but oh, sorry, dude. That was 110% on me. See, that's my problem. I can't be that in the T49 on this map. Or at least I can't right now, because really, what bugs me about this map is I don't like putting it in the hands of my teammates at times. And being in a light, it doesn't help me just straight off the bat. But right now, it does us no good basically sitting here trying to defend because they have TDs. They are not going to push. So really, the only upside we have is to slowly poke our way across the map here and try our best. Sitting back like the E50 is doing does not really help us in that matter. Doesn't help that I'm in a very inaccurate light, but hello, Andy Gaming, nice to see you. Unfortunately, I don't speak Russian, but hello nonetheless. I thought I might be able to shoot there, but he didn't pop out. Yep. These T-30s are about to wreck that side. Come on, aim in. Yay. But the T-49, it can be a fun tank to play at times. I've... oh, excuse me. Oh, Lord. That's where I need my mute button. Oh, I think I just swallowed it like a hairball or something. Ah, excuse me for that. Oh, that was very unpleasant. I don't think I swallowed a hairball, but spontaneous choking as I talk about the T-49. Let's see. It's just I feel like a lot of times the T-49, when it gets changed, it's going to be a much better tank because right now this is really the only viable gun you have on it, but it sucks at damage sometimes, just depending on your RNG, the map, what you're expected to do. And I could have went to the town and just dirt people at close range, but it's what I like playing other lights, honestly, more often than this. Ah, shit, I messed that up a little bit. Plus, it makes me choke just by breathing. I have no idea where that came from. I do my best to help out if you have any questions or like tank requests. It is getting towards the end of the stream here, but the only chance we have here is if we cap. Like, hands down, it was the only chance we have. And LTTB, rush straight through. And yep, that was like, it was our only chance. And yeah, the best we can hope for is a tie right now. Right now we would have capped out and we would have won. Yes, the WZ might have gotten to us in time, but yeah. It's just unfortunate. Like, we should win, or we should lose this match, don't get me wrong, but yeah. But somehow I guess got a mark of excellence, but I definitely did not play very well. Those T-30s just, they tore us apart there. At least I didn't lose credits, but sorry that I couldn't play a good match in it. I gave it my best try though. Which crap, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot that there's a T110E3 quest. Then I'll play the T30 and then the Lukes. I do remember I had a T110E3 and I forgot about it. Like I said, I might. I'd say at least about 75%, but it all depends on the tier. I would say you want to at least be able to soak up whatever the highest damage shot non-SPG tank they have. Say, you know, the highest damage that they have on their team is 750. You want to have at least that plus, say, a 400 damage. So you have a little bit of a cushion to where if you get hit by a TD and then a heavy, you're not taken out in one blow. That's usually what I base that off of. Hello, Nelson. Nice to see you. And see you, Graham, if you're heading out. Thanks for the help. And hello, other Russian person. I can't speak Russian now. Oh God, this is I guess I'm gonna hug here because I don't have a lot of help to. But yeah, see you again, Graham. Ah, nice. Your dad visited Russia. Nice couple. See, I'd love to visit a bunch of different places. I can't wait until Ryan and I have a little bit more time on our hands to do stuff like that. E3s against one another. Yep, I load an APCR, sue me. I guess I'll be the punching bag for my team, but we really need somebody out here. FV would work perfectly out there, but will he? Probably not. Trying to draw them a line, kind of pointing out what they should be doing, because it doesn't make sense for us to push this corner. At least we're winning the center. It's still a little bit frustrating though, because I'd like to be doing something to help my team out, but really I'm just staring at the same tank I'm in right now. At the very least, I can try to poke out a little bit further here, but I don't think it's gonna work out too well for me. It's just I can now get RD'd, which is the problem. They're taking a crap ton of damage from. Thank you, IS4. He's going out there. It's just they're taking a lot of damage from pushing into basically where all their TDs are. See you, Robert. Thanks for watching. Couch surfing. My family goes on a lot of trips. It's just we get a lot of videos and stories and stuff from them. We just haven't been able to go recently because you know, her school and basically Levi plays a little bit of part in it. We can't. It's not really easy for us to get someone to watch him, but mainly she can't take time off for school. That hurt a little bit. I was poking out a little bit farther. The gulag. Sorry, IS7. You and the E3, they did their job for holding this flank, but unfortunately for them, it's not always enough standing there, which is why I was trying to get our flank here to kind of push up and do something. Wonderful. I hope I don't get RD'd again, but nope, I'm just going to get 263 APCR right through the front. Maybe he hit me in the side. Sounds a pretty crappy E3 match, but I hate mines. Honestly, playing it tier 10 to 9 battles. Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's definitely hard. Like in mediums, I try my best. I have my best matches where I play it safe for at least like the first 2 minutes or so, and then I take more risks. It definitely does help. For free, yeah, I kind of know that. The reason I have them down, um, honestly, the sounds for getting hit, they're actually pretty low too. It's just for whatever reason, um, the way that they change sounds. Sometimes if I'm very close to my tank and I get hit, that's why they're louder than the rest of them. But the reason I have those sounds down because I used to have them turned up further, and people kept asking me to turn them down, like the tank engine. It's not exactly the most pleasant thing to actually hear. So I'm actually not the loudest person in the world either. But I do tweak my sounds every now and then. It's just most of the time, I pretty much have everything turned down to a minimum. It's just for whatever reason the way that sounds work. If I get hit when I'm like this with my camera, it's very loud compared to the rest of it. But for the most part, there's nothing I can do about that. If I turn everything up, you're gonna struggle to hear me. Honestly, I'm like a mouse. It's kind of the nickname in the kitchen that people give me is a little mouse because they say I kind of go around like squeaking like a little mouse and they can't hear me, and I'll be like standing right behind them and I like scare the shit out of them. That is why I do not like the T30. The gun trolls the ever living hell out of you. I can play a medium, yes. I should have time to. I have the Lukes up next, and I should be able to play a medium here too. Crap, 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 crap. Yep, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Can you guys please let me get a shot? There we go. I do have a Tog II. It's basically what it's coming down to is a little bit past 9 here. Technically, I should have ended the stream by now. I can go a little bit longer, so I can try to get to some more tanks, but I might not be able to get to all of them. My streaming schedule did change, and I can't stream, past 9 too much anymore. I get up for work at 4 a.m. now, so. See you, Dana. Have a good night. But yeah, basically I appreciate the request, guys. I'm gonna try to get to some of them, but I won't be able to get to all of them here. It's just a lot of you, I've been streaming for a little over a year now. A lot of you guys, some of you have been here from the beginning, but if you watch me while I was during my work season, I definitely do have to keep the schedule pretty strict because me with no sleep is not good. I cannot function on no sleep and work. That is a very dangerous combo. T95, you are doing fine. Why are you pulling back, dude? Are you afraid of those two guys? I am because I have no HP, but you shouldn't be. Hello, Buzzia from Romania. Thanks for tuning in here. This is why I don't like the T3. It's frustrating. I used to play it when I was a heavy, and it was a lot more accurate and more reliable. T95, you're gonna beat my meat shield here because I do not have Graham. But if you just stay out there, they're not gonna kill you. If you die, I will bake you a cake. I'm really afraid of this 1375 too. More than I should be. I don't know why I shot that. I will do my best to remember that, Joel. If they could message me, that would help too. I will try to remember. Yep, missed that shot too. Not that it was aimed in, but there was a very good reason why I do not like playing the T30. It's just almost all my matches that I played in the T30 was prior to a nerf to it, when it was a tier 10 heavy, and it's just so RNG dependent now. It's still a good tank, don't get me wrong. It's just, yeah, it's frustrating for me to play it. Come on, he gets shot, pop back out there. Yay, now my gun works. Alright, so I'm going to try to get to the Lukes. I got a medium request, a Matilda Black Prince, Tog II potentially. It's just, it's all going to come down to if I have time or not. But at least we're getting a lot of wins here. I like wins. T95, very good job. I was trying to not be too annoying, and I don't want to be that person to block him from getting to where he wants to be. But I was giving him a little bit of a nudge there, you know, to kind of say, hey, we need to get it moving. I'm actually going to try to copy that so I do not forget there. Nick T, I can try to get to your request, but yeah, like I said, I'm not even sure if I can get to all the requests I have right now, because the stream should have ended 7 minutes ago. Basically, whenever Ryan gets home, I am done for the night. So, but like Graham was posting a little bit earlier, I will post a Discord link in the stream here, but you can find it on the left side of my website, wotguru.com. If you join it, you have to get permission to see all the channels in it. However, you just post your World of Tanks username, you know, say that you watch the stream, stuff like that, and I'll give you permissions. You can request tanks there, you know, before streams, and I can basically start out the list of the stream with them first. That helps out a lot. But yeah, unless, you know, if you join and I don't recognize the username off the top of my head, I don't grant access to it. Just occasionally, you know, someone might try to troll it, something like that. I'd at least like to filter out, you know, random people that don't watch the stream, you know, play World of Tanks essentially. Stuff like that. So you'd be surprised the amount of spam I get through my website. You know, we talk about a bunch of stuff on Discord too. Doesn't even have to be just about World of Tanks either. Which, like I said, I'm going to be trying to do some more videos tomorrow, weak spot guide ones. I might actually have time, we'll see though, to pop on for a little teeny tiny stream, I would say. Because tomorrow's my day off from work. We'll see though. It would not be World of Tanks. It will most likely be Dreadnought or another game. Oh god, why'd I do that? I wasn't even loaded. No. We're both dead. I'll take that. This thing's fun to play. I'm not always the best at it, but yes, I saw that too, Nice Cuppa. I am very happy that the Expanse got renewed. Alright, so medium tank. Why don't I'll play the T28 Pilot again, since a lot of people are working towards it. honestly, even if, say, Sci-Fi didn't pick up The Expanse again, I would venture to say that either Amazon or Netflix would have, because how The Expanse is actually funded is, Sci-Fi kind of owns the rights to broadcast it on TV. Amazon has the rights to it in the U.S. for, kind of distributing it, after it airs a couple days after over Amazon Video, and Netflix has the rights everywhere outside the U.S. So it's one of these shows where I don't think it'll die, even if, say Sci-Fi drops it. I think they'd be stupid to drop it though. Hell, like, I bought my parents because my dad just had knee surgery and he's kind of stuck around in the house for the next week. I bought him the first season, and I have the second season recorded on their DVR without telling them because they don't check their DVR much. But and they seem to be interested in watching it even once I explained it to them. Let's see. I should have time here. Okay. That should work for anyone to join Discord. I'll try to give you permissions because you're only able to see one chat channel before I give you permission. So just post like your username in World of Tanks or on the stream here, and I'll know it's you guys. Uh-oh. Said there was an error. Let's try that again. Here we go. Haven't heard of Westland. Do you mean Westworld? On HBO? I started watching that, but I dropped HBO because I plan on picking it up once Game of Thrones comes back on. But Ryan and I just don't have time to watch as many shows as we we would like to. Because TV's kind of our, like, relaxing time, more or less. Oh god, I almost just tipped myself over. That would have been embarrassing. Hello, Cromwell. Granted, you can penetrate me pretty much every time. Oh god. That's gonna hurt. That's really gonna hurt. Really, my only chance at living here is not getting shot by this IS-3 again. And I just ran into the freaking wall. I hate myself sometimes. Oh, I was doing my best to drive too, and I still hit the goddamn wall. I'm surprised. My win rate 8, off the top of my head, I do not know. I honestly don't look at it anymore because I don't think it's a very good metric, but I think it's around 2,700, 2,700, give or take a little bit. Yeah, I get that too, Rich, yes. It's just something where, for whatever reason, YouTube's been updating the chat on live streams and YouTube gaming, about like once or twice a week here, and there's a little bug for some reason. Yeah, I don't. I used to say pirate stuff and get stuff for free, but honestly, that was a mistake on my part. Oh well. Oh well. Unfortunately, I can't do everything. We had a Yag Tiger 8.8 sitting all the way in the back in the center of a field. Very useful. Why play a TD with armor if you're going to sit all the way back there? But, yeah. I'm definitely not... Yeah, I don't like really getting stuff for free anymore. It sounds weird, but, I'd rather just pay for it. Thank you very much, Andy. And thanks, Sean, for posting that. Yeah, I would assume here sometime soon, YouTube, they switch from fan funding to super chat, and now I would say in the next, they every couple months they keep adding to the live streaming. It's probably going to undergo a little bit of a change here again. I just hate when they break all my my code for OBS and I have to fix everything. But HBO, compared to what I had to pay for internet to have decent internet where I live, and even say cable, it's a drop in a bucket. Yeah, this tank is very, very, very slow. It's a little bit faster in the T95 now, though, by like 1 or 2 kilometers an hour. Say that. So after this, I can try to do the Tog II T28 Proto. I just know Ryan, she should be home in fairly soon here. Just I only get to really see her for until like 10 p.m. because she's got to get up very early for work tomorrow. I've got to get up, even though I'm not working, I got to get up pretty early too. I've got to adult. Oh god, I can't even pen a frickin' Cromwell. Spare me, almighty Cromwell. I loaded that for the KB220, but there we go. I had to make sure that wasn't something from work, honestly. We had a party earlier today. I barely got him. Not that I'm gonna survive this. Did more HP than I out of my tank, so at least we should get a win here, but I missed a couple shots there. If we lose this, it's not on us. Let's see, we got Tog II. Oh, I haven't played it in a while. I didn't even know where it was. I would say it's a little bit different for you guys in Russia. You technically can here, depending on what you use, but it's basically illegal. I would say the reason that you guys can get it for free is because you live in Russia and they can't do anything about it. But a lot of people, download and watch HBO and shows and stuff for free. It's just at this point, that's work that I honestly don't need to do. I'd rather just, spend a couple bucks and get it on my TV. That's time, honestly, I don't have. More or less. Maybe Joel. Honestly, it's one of those tanks where I personally, it's not a bad tank statistically if you look at how it performs, but I absolutely do not like playing the Black Prince. Like, if I come across one in a battle, I almost guarantee myself I'm gonna completely wipe the floor with one. It's just horrendously power creeped in a way. That's how you got your name, for free. Kind of like the Tog II here with its slowness, its size, its armor, its everything. I honestly don't even know where I want to go in this attacking. I'm probably going to try to take the safest route I can. I would say that literally the only thing that I recently have watched for free is the show Star Wars Rebels, only because I pay so much money for my internet cable package for Comcast just to be able to get the better internet speeds from them. They kind of have a monopoly in my area, but for whatever reason, you don't get 10 channels in basically the next to highest package that you can get from them in my area, and they cut out the Disney Channel that has that show on there. That's literally the only Disney Channel I watch. That's the only thing I actually watch, like say on my PC. Instead of, I'm not paying them an extra $15 a month to watch one show. That's just, yeah, that's just thievery there. I like Togs too when I'm playing Artie. Thank you for getting him out. I would say I'm probably going to get focused by Artie here soon. Or, you know, there's a KV2 right in front of me. But see you, nice cuppa. Thanks for watching. Have a very nice day. Hopefully your lunch is good. Come on, Hellcat. You were popped over there a little bit earlier. I guess I'll start. I wanted to get the Hellcat out first, but goodbye. Goodbye to you. Fear the Tog. Until that, the KV, okay, the KV2 is not super close. I was about to say, till Artie or this KV2 rebalances me here. The gun on the Tog II is actually pretty damn good when it actually wants to hit something now. Keeping an eye out for this KV2. Do not want to get hit by him, but if he's going to let me chew apart his KV-85, I will gladly do that there. We got a nice little fire. He's a goner. Grill. No! I used to use my repair kit for my track, stupidly, but I got an ammo rack. Oh well. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me, because for whatever reason my team is struggling here. We're ahead, but we should be a lot more ahead than we are currently. Please, E2, do not die. Whew, thank God. Yeah, no, I get that sense. Like, I definitely, like, you know, I mainly play World of Tanks, but I don't purchase a game until I know that I'm going to like it, honestly. Don't always have time to play them when I want to. Like, right now I have a backlog of a few games that aren't multiplayer on PC that I'd like to play, but, yeah. It's just if everybody, honestly, didn't pay for games, then you wouldn't really get a lot of games made. So I get that in a sense. It's kind of like, the way I see it is, like, say people coming out to eat at my restaurant. You have people a lot of times where you can blatantly see that they order something that they, you know, they eat most of it, and then they're like, I didn't like this. And they're just trying to get it for free. It's like, if everyone did that, honestly, we'd go out of business. But that's why food's so high sometimes, because you have to factor in people like that into your food costs. Because there's a lot more than you'd expect. We've had people basically kitchen equipment. It's all it's kind of standardized. Like it's all kind of built the same way. You see like the same nuts and bolts and stuff holding it together. It's all stainless steel. Like you don't find certain metals in kitchen equipment. We've had, I'd say, at least since I started working, so at least like 12 years in the kitchen, a lot, like full time ish. Um, we've had people, I would say, at least, yeah, give or take a dozen, uh, basically come in and they'll put like a screw, like a random screw that you'd find from your house, like just weird stuff into their food and be like, oh, my tooth. And like, like we comp their meal because they make a scene, but like we kindly ask them to leave and never come back also. Because like you're not going to find a freaking deck nail in, hey, I got an ace tanker, awesome. You're not going to find like a, I don't know, like a deck nail in your chicken alfredo pasta or something. Like there's no way for that to happen. But anyway, nice little ace tanker. Thanks for requesting this. This was a fun match, even with me ranting about customers at restaurants. Pretty decent one. So the last tank I'll do here, and that's going to be it for the stream here, is the T28 Proto. And that'll be it for tonight. Trust me, I'm just like, I typically, like, I can, like, sometimes I'll order stuff at restaurants. It depends on where I'm eating and, you know, get something I might not usually get just to try something different. But if for whatever reason I don't like it, which is very rare for me, I eat basically everything and I can pretty much tell what everything is because I went to culinary school. I'll still pay for it because it's not my fault. The only time I ever send something back or complain is if I know the kitchen's, like if it's not edible, say like raw chicken, but if the kitchen specifically really fucks something up. Like I can get something being a pinched overcooked, something like that, or undercooked when it's like say a steak or something and it's still edible. But yeah. Hello Mojo. A little bit late. This is, you know, my stream schedule got a little bit earlier. This is my last match here. But thank you very much for stopping by. But yeah. Oh Lord, I should be shooting here. I'm just having a flashback to all the things that happened last year. I'm gonna try Nick T. This is gonna be a tough little match here. I won't say I'm the best at this tank either. That's kind of, it's good and bad when your food comes out a little bit too quick. If you get chicken at a restaurant under, like, it's technically is nothing against like health, safety, and everything, as long as they cooked it and cooled it properly. If you get chicken under 8 minutes at a restaurant, you know, because it's quicker to cook in a professional kitchen at times, you definitely know that they pre-cooked that chicken. There's no way to get chicken under, like an actual full piece of chicken, unless it's like paper thin, under 8 minutes, cooked, ordered, taken out in the kitchen. But yeah. I even get sometimes, you know, your food taking a long time. Depends on how busy the restaurant is. Usually, I would say 90% of the time that your food takes long, and if the restaurant's not super slammed and busy, your waiter forgot about it. There's no denying it. Like, the amount of times we have people, like waitresses, run back into the kitchen. Oh, I need blah, 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 like a 4, 10, we've even had like over 10 tops at times. They've completely forgot to put their orders in. I need this as fast as possible. and you have like 40 other people in the window, and you're just sitting there like, we'll do our best, but we can't exactly fuck over 40 other people just because you suck. Yeah, I would say there should not be eggshells in meatloaf. No. There's eggs in meatloaf, but yeah, there should not be eggshells. But at least they use real eggs. Not that there's anything wrong. A lot of restaurants, we use it at times depending on, say, how much people pay for a party. Because we have a lot of different, like, little tiered structures, how much people can pay. A lot of people get liquid eggs in, which essentially it's just pre-cracked eggs, and they add citric acid to it. I don't find any problem with them because a lot of times people would rather save, you know, if you're feeding like 100 people on a buffet eggs, I'd rather save the money than to pay, you know, pay someone like $12 an hour to sit there and crack eggs. You can't notice the difference. Hello, Pramish. This is my last battle, but thanks for tuning in. You should not have turned there. I appreciate you turning, though. That is very nice. Yeah, unfortunately, you got behind that rock. Hello. How was your movie?
It's good. It's really good. Amy didn't know it was a musical.
Oh. Oh god, I did not get stuck here. Thank god. Yeah, luckily this is going to end up being a win. I was a little bit concerned if Artie got me early on, but I guess I got a little bit of damage here. The speed buff definitely helps the T28 a lot. You're actually able to get to the fight now. Not that I played this too aggressively, but I would say compared to previously at speed, this tank is not as rip your hair out like. You have people saying hi to you.
I'm saying hi to Dog.
He's sleeping now. No, now he's not. But this is my last battle, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Yep, Ryan is home. Time to stop the stream. It's all her fault.
It's not my fault. It's really not.
But like I said, I might pop on sometime, you know, like early, midday tomorrow.
Keep away.
You know, maybe for like an hour, hour and a half, something like that for a different game other than World of Tanks. All depends on how much problems these other videos I need to record tomorrow give me. I do all the cooking, Artem. Hey, I finished a mission. Awesome. But thank you very much, guys, for watching. It was a pretty fun stream here. I wonder if I complete it. Oh god, I did not complete that. I might have to try to do that. This is not my last battle, Ryan. I'm gonna have to do one more battle here, guys, to try to get this done. What tank do I want to do? I need to get top experience or top 3 experience. I need something quick. Why don't I go with the IS-7? Just joking, I'm not done. I thought I was done to T25 pilot. But see you guys for those who have to go. Because I know I did just say I had to pop off, but... Oh god, it's all tier 10 battle. Oh, this is going to be interesting. If I don't get it here, honestly, I'm just going to quit while I'm ahead. That guy is angry. I thought about going for the T62A, but we'll see how this works out. I literally thought that I thought I completed that like at least a half hour ago. I guess my judgment of how well I've played was a little bit off. Because I started the stream with like 3 or 4 matches in a row getting top 3 experience. Oh well. But this is definitely going to be my last battle of the stream. It's not worth trying to get one last thing done. Knowing me, I'm probably going to die very stupidly here because I am going to try to push out a little bit harder than I probably should. Just there's no RD. There are TDs, unfortunately. That can give me some problems, but I'm going to try to get myself some spotting damage. Hopefully that worked out. Come on, be range, come back. All of the pressure is on my... Oh god, I'm getting lag right now. No, IS-7, don't steal my assist damage. Trust me. She's alright. You're like glaring at me.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not meaning to.
I don't even know if they can see that chair in this stream. They might.
I don't know.
I feel bad that I'm throwing all premium rounds at this guy, but I would like to get this mission done. Very much would like to get this mission done. No, I didn't get any of the assist damage. Yes, they are. Premium rounds are... Oh, I feel like even since they added in that people... You know, you can see what rounds hit you without using any mods, that it's gotten even worse. I feel like I'll do it at times. If I see someone throw a premium round at me, I say screw it, I'm just gonna throw them all back at them. So let's see if we can pull these guys out a little bit here. We still got plenty of time, but with no Artie, this is definitely gonna be a longer match. Unfortunately, I don't carry a lot of APCR on this. Trying to get these guys to nudge out a little bit further than they should. That E5 is tempting, but no, I'm not going to be able to. Not going to be able to get him. Ooh, you're making me. Making me screw up my angle here. Come on, you know you just want to fire. Why don't we try some HE rounds and just get a little bit of cheap damage in here, although this E5, if he pushes over here, he's going to be doing himself a huge disservice, and he died. Awesome. He does not have any patience, it looks like. Well. At least it looks like we're going to win this. I really hope I get top 3 experience. That would be very nice. Alright, so Bat Chat's pushing up. Very good. Gotta worry about the object. Sorry, Mr. Batchat. Oh god, now we're gonna lose. He pushed that a little bit too aggressively, but I thought we would have been able to come out top there, but nope. I'm sure he's gonna blame me because I have HP, but the gun mantlet, it could work, yes. Trying to hit the little weak spot on the side of his turret, though. Honestly, I'm a little bit afraid of my shell count now. Thank you very much, Artem. I will try to teach Ryan to cook. Oh, I keep missing that spot. Borscht. It's what we're eating tomorrow, Ryan.
Wait, it's Polish, isn't it?
Russian. Come on, girl. Or not. Our 263 is gonna die. I knew he was over there. I thought I could hit him. This is a very long match. Oh god. Come on, hit him. And of course I just missed him. Hell, I'll go for it. Ah shit, I just screwed it up. No! That's not good. Yeah, I screwed that all up. I just lost all my support there. We're gonna lose. Oh well. That's frustrating to lose there. But it was inevitable for us to get flanked. I still did 4,800 damage, 2,000 assists, but oh well. Got a Mastery Badge 3rd class, and unfortunately didn't get the mission done because we lost, but I definitely tried my best. But oh well. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Thank you very much, everyone, for the tips. Artem, John, Dana, Rich, and Uber. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching again, guys. My next scheduled live stream is Tuesday morning, my time. 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. or not 12 a.m. 12 p.m. But I might hop on tomorrow as well. We'll see. But my next stream at night is Wednesday and Thursday. But thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys around. Have a very nice day.